Yes, people, and welcome back to the Ramstein. I hope everyone is doing well today. And obviously, it's been a while since I've been doing some content, so apologies for that. Christmas time, New Year time is a crazy time of the year. And also, I have to say, I was a little bit ill, so I do apologize for that. But I'm back. I feel better. New year. I'm not going to do the cliche New Year, new me, but New Year, we'll be doing more consistent content on a regular basis as well. And it's not the best way to start the year if you're a Liverpool fan. Another boring result against a newly promoted team in Leeds United at Anfield. You could be expecting a team like Liverpool with the players that we have to be dominating games like this, but we're not, which is unfortunate. Um, but we'll chop it up. We'll chop it up during the later stage of this video. But obviously, housekeeping as always. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And if you like the video, do hit the like button. Get the algorithm out as much as possible. And if you have any thoughts on what I've got to say about Liverpool, do put it on the comment section below. I will read them and I will do my best to get to them as soon as possible. But first things first, we have to talk about is Liverpool this season. Liverpool last night against Leeds United. Another poor display from Liverpool. Drawing 0-0 to a team like Leeds United is something that is inexcusable at this moment in time. I can already see big up yards in the building. I big up yourself, bro. Hope you're doing well. A poor result, poor performance, poor everything, especially at home to a side that, let's be honest, we should be beating. Leeds United, I know that in a bit of a renaissance period. They're playing well. They're getting performances and they're getting results in the last couple of weeks. But a team like Liverpool, with the players that we got and the personnel and the strength that we have within our squad, we should be beating Leeds United and Leeds United in general, let alone at home. Like, you can't be going to your own stadium and not putting up results and performances at a bare minimum against a newly promoted team like that. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Slot is gone at the end of the season. I don't know about this, man. I'm starting to really second guess the ownership. I don't think they're willing to let go of Slot. I feel as though if Xabi Alonso's available, they'll take him in a heartbeat. But I just don't see him leaving Real Madrid, man. Just don't see it happening. Big up Mustafa in the chat. Drawing to Leeds twice, Fulham away won't be easy. Last year at Craven Cottage, they won. Yeah, they did. They beat us quite comfortably at Craven Cottage. I think it took a McAllister long shot to win the game. And I remember we didn't particularly play that well, and Fulham played out of their skins. It won't be easy. Craven Cottage is a tough place to go to. They gave tough games to the likes of Arsenal. They gave it to the likes of Manchester City. I don't expect much from that game. If you're telling me that we're going into the game and we're going to get a win, I can't be confident in that, man. I can't be confident. I can't be confident at all. But on the game itself, first half, arguably we were the better team, but it weren't that hard to do. I don't think Leeds provided. I think Leeds were trying to weather the storm at the minute. They were expecting a lot more from us. We had two decent opportunities from the likes of Ekitike, who, I get it. You don't want to fall down in situations where you're getting pulled back. You want to show your strength. You want to be honest. But this is the top level, man. I'm sorry. If you feel or see contact, if someone's trying to pull your shirt, just go down, man. Just go down. Why aren't you going down? Like, pause. It's one of those situations where he's clearly fouling you. He's clearly hampering you from getting the ball and not getting it, not letting you have a shot on goal. If that is the case, then why aren't you claiming for a foul? Why aren't you falling into the penalty area? Why are you claiming a penalty? It's all well and good trying to stay on your feet, but these referees, I'm telling you, these referees, they don't care. They will only give the decision if you make them give a decision. And at that point, the referee wasn't even bothered because he saw that you're on your feet. Like, another thing that we need to talk about is Liverpool. Liverpool's not naivety, but we're just too nice. We're too nice. We're going into games and we're not putting in the rough challenges. We're not going into the games and we're not being a little bit nasty to these players, to the opposition. How is it we're going into games and we're getting bullied, we're getting pushed around, we're not doing anything of note? Why is it? Why is it that? Well, next thing you know, we had another opportunity. Jeremy Frimpong, who, in my personal opinion, was very good that game. Drives down the byline, goes past his defender, cuts it back, goes onto his left foot, and it's almost like I think Jamie Carragher said it the best. It was like a shot and a cross at the same time. He just put it into a dangerous area with a lot of pace, a lot of power, and unfortunately, Ekitike mistimed the header and it went straight out for a throw in. Those are the two opportunities that we made that game. One ball over the top from the defense, and one, I'd argue, is a hit and hope. One hit and hope from Jeremy Frimpong. Like, what is going on here? What are we doing? We're meant to be Liverpool. We bought all these fantastic players to play good football, and we're not even doing that. Why is it in every single game we have to pinpoint two players? It's always two players in every game that are playing well and the rest aren't playing well. Like the last couple of weeks, there's been Wirtz and Ekitike. Wirtz has been the one that's trying to sort something out. Wirtz was poor. Wirtz was poor yesterday. You have to call it a buck. He wasn't good yesterday. Not good in any stretch of the imagination. But we can't be relying on moments of brilliance from our players to get us out of trouble. We're better than that. We're meant to be playing with a lot of freedom. We're meant to be playing with a lot of understanding and better passages of play. Like we have, where there's no identity, there's no real cohesion with the team. It's just everyone freestyling. We'll be like, I'll be in a good area. Give me the ball. Let's see what happens. We could try and make a shot. We could try and get a decent shot on target. We could try and dribble past some players. We could try and make a nice little ball. It's not good enough. It's seriously not good enough. And like I said before, the players that we got, the talent that we have available in this team, the likes of Ekitike, the likes of Wirtz, the likes of Soboslai, the likes of Curtis Jones, McAllister when he came on, Gravenberch. These are top level players. Why is it that we can't create anything of note with these top players in the team? Like 10 months ago, these guys are winning a league title. They can't have been poor overnight. They can't have been poor overnight. I refuse to believe it. These are top quality players, and if people are going to tell us that these players are a little bit overrated, I'm sorry. These are players that won a league title. These are players that played to a level which was good enough to win a league title. That's not by a fluke. That's by having the ability and having the quality. I'm a big believer in that. I don't think McAllister can be crap overnight. I don't think the likes of the Wirtz, who we signed as one of the biggest young prospects in Germany, can be crap overnight. I don't believe that the likes of Virgil and Konate are going to be crap overnight. Like this is not. It doesn't. Nothing makes any sense at all when you have all these top quality players not playing at the level expected. It don't make no sense to me. I hear you, Ram. I said on Matt's Big Up stream a few months ago that the higher ups look like they might stick with Slot. And if that is true, we might have to go through our Arteta arc with Slot. And do you know what, Yards? If we shouldn't be having to go through this Arteta arc because we already had a great team. We already had a great squad. We had a great squad with a great identity, with a winning identity because it won us a league title. We shouldn't have to go through this Arteta arc. Like I said, when Jurgen Klopp left, we did not need a rebuild. It was just a little bit of a revamp. That's it. Just a little bit of fresh ideas, a little bit of similar football, but obviously have a different way of playing it. But we've just gone from one aspect to a completely different one. We've gone from one style of football to a completely different style of football. Like, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. We can't be building a great team under Jurgen Klopp with a great identity that was running through the entire club from top to bottom, whether it be the youth team or the first team. We can't just tear it all down and start again. That's not how big clubs run. That's not how successful clubs are run. Your successful clubs are run by an identity and playing through that identity. We had an identity, but now we don't have one. How is it that from the space of 10 months we don't have an identity anymore? Like we abandoned the intensity that we had back under Jurgen Klopp. We've opted for a more possessive style of football, which again, lethargic, no real penetration, no willingness to take any risks. Is all very much safe. Players not making not putting in the not even the hard yards, but not making the decisive run or taking any risks in order to get a goal, which is needed in football. None of that is happening. So why is it that why is this that our players aren't doing that? Why is it we're playing such lethargic football? Why is it that we're not playing well? It goes back to one situation, the manager. And I know people are going to be telling me, oh, the manager, you're going to go through the manager again. Yes, I have to go through the manager again. The manager has been poor for the last 6 to 8 months, and he's tearing down everything good he's done in the last year and a bit. Is not good enough. And you know what? People were saying, I was one of those people that like, look, performances are great. We're trying to weather the storm because we have been so poor recently. But all I need to see is just minor improvements in performances, whether it be us dominating a team for 60 minutes and then just easing off, letting them have the ball, but not really giving them a chance to score. Like stuff like that, minor improvements. But why is it that every half, the first half we play well, second half we just get absolutely dominated? And it wasn't the first time this happened. The Wolves game, I'll go back to the Wolves game. We played well in the first half. We played some decent football. But second half, how is it a team that's 20th in the league is dominating Liverpool in their own stadium, in their own gaff? How is that possible? You can't tell me the current title holders are getting played off the park by arguably one of the worst teams in Premier League history. How is that possible? You can't allow that. That is inexcusable. You can't allow that to happen in your own gaff. If it's Wolves away, where they're playing six banks of defenders and then 4 midfielders in front of them, proper park the bus football, then you're like, okay, maybe a nice little 2-0 would suffice because obviously they're playing that kind of football. But you're at home. You're in your own stadium in front of your own fans and you're not playing the brilliant football. You're not even playing controlled, measured football. You're just allowing pressure unnecessarily. 2 goals up, we sit back, invite pressure. We don't create any chances. We expose ourselves. We let chances come in left, right, and center. Like, it's not good enough. It's not good enough, man. And look, I can say this until the cows come home. I want the manager gone, in my opinion. I think he's taking the club as far as he can. I think he's taking the club to a place where is not best. Like, we've got to do better, man. We've got to do so much better. And now players are now starting to be inconsistent. Well, they've always been inconsistent, but they're playing at a poor level. We've only played well in 2 games this season. 2 Premier League games this season, we played well for a full 90 minutes. It's not good enough. Not good enough at all, man. This is the frustrating thing. Slot already had the perfect balance because he combined Klopp's style with his. Now everything looks like Bandaloo and the players are not happy. Facts. That's what we gave him so much praise for. I'm not one of those people that I'm going to rewrite history and say everything was Klopp's team and he didn't do nothing. No, he had to sprinkle a little bit of his own ideas to the team, and it worked. He kept the main spine. He kept the main idea of the team last season and added his little spices to the table. And it got us a league title. We lost to the arguably the best team in Europe in PSG. Like I said it there. I think there's no shame to lose to PSG because I think they're going to go on and win the Champions League. Lo and behold, they end up winning the Champions League. There's no shame in that. We went to a League Cup final. Granted, we lost to a team that I think at the end of the day wanted it more. But you're telling me at the start of the season that we'll go to a League Cup final, we'll win the Premier League, and we get knocked out by the best team in Europe that ends up winning the Champions League. I'll tell you, you're mad. I'll tell you, we won't be winning a league title. We may get to a League Cup final, and we'll probably lose to a random team in the Champions League. Like, I don't see it happening. But the guy did it. The guy made it work. Got to give him the credit. But that was last year. We're talking about this year now. This year, not good enough at all. Not good enough at all. The players aren't playing at the level. We're not playing at the team is overall confidence has gone down. I think they're a little bit jaded, a little bit disinterested. They're going to try their best to keep it professional, but you know when you know deep down it's not working, you never play to your full potential. You never play to your full potential. I keep saying Stott already knows what the formula is to make us win consistently, but he wants to implement 100% his own style, which I respect. But the coaches adjust things when it isn't working. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't be arrogant enough to change everything overnight. Like, your way isn't the only way to play football. Like, what you got to do is slowly transition to a different style of football. You can't go from point A to point B overnight or in one season or in a couple of weeks. You've got to be consistent on a consistent. You've got to do it on a consistent basis. You've got to slowly transition the team in order to get the best out of the players, man. But yeah, McAllister, Gakpo, Bradley, dumber and dumbest. Look, these players aren't playing at the level, man. But they got to do better. They've got to do better. But people, I've got a special guest on with me. The first show of the year, I had to get a special guest on. Big up my brother Drift. How you doing, bro? Happy New Year, of course.
Yeah, man. Happy New Year, G. Big up yourself, man. Apologies for the lateness.
Nah, bro. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
There's going to be a serious complaint. My food delivery was meant to arrive between 5 and 5:30, and it didn't come until 15 minutes ago. So
wow.
Whatever. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So
it's one of those ones. You got to get a refund. You got to get a refund as soon as
they're going to give me something, bruv. They're going to give me something, man. Can't have me sitting around waiting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But
that's
good,
the thing.
What's good?
It's all good, man. We're just chopping out with the Liverpool, bro. Obviously, you guys did the review last night. I caught glimpses of it. I think I was a bit. I just really CBA to do any content after that. After the terrace, I was like, yeah, this club has really ruined the day for me. So I was like, yeah, it's just F it. But what was your thoughts on last night? I've pretty much said that it's the same old shit, same old problems. We're not producing anything. We're not creating chances. We still don't look dominant as always. What's your thoughts on it, bro?
Bro, I'll be honest with you. Yes, like I didn't know what my breaking point was, but yesterday was my breaking point. I've tried to be behind Slot and rally and be supportive. I've been on the fence for a while because I didn't know which way I wanted to go. But if I'm being totally honest with you, yesterday was the final straw, and it wasn't even just about the draw. Even though it's infuriating me that Leeds have taken 4 points from 6 from Liverpool, and Leeds are shit. Like, do you know what I mean? And they've taken 4 points out of 6 from Liverpool. But it weren't even just that. You know what yesterday was? It was the actual lack of looking like we knew what we were doing. That's finally just, I've had enough. Like, there's so many games where that's been the case, but I've kind of ignored it for other circumstances. And I've tried to be as patient as I can with a man that brought me a league title, because I'll forever will be grateful of that. And I do think somewhere in there is a top manager. You don't go from being the second best manager in the league during the summer to just being a piece of crap. That doesn't happen. So we can't do the revisionism because we're having a bad season. I don't like when people are doing that. That doesn't make no sense. Or downplaying his achievements. The man's been in the management game for 5, coming up 6 years, and he's already won 3 major titles. You cannot, you know what I mean, and been to a European final with Feyenoord. You can't downplay that at all. You can't.
Absolutely.
But whatever he's doing this season at Liverpool, bro, bruv, I don't know. Like, bruv, he's on some Roy Hodgson level shit right now, bro. Like, I don't know what he's playing at. I don't know what has happened to him. I don't know why he's changed his philosophy so drastically. I don't know why he's being so stubborn. I don't know why he's being so arrogant in press conferences. I don't know what on earth is going on with this man, but he's going through some kind of midlife crisis or something, bruv. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's got some personal issues, bro. I have no idea what he's doing, bro. But I'm fed up with it now. I'm sick of it. Yesterday was the final straw for me. We looked like we didn't know what we were doing at all yesterday. We were struggling to break down a Leeds team that had nothing to offer. Nothing to offer. Apart from when Calvert-Lewin came on for 15 minutes because he's been in form. They had nothing to offer all game, and we still didn't look threatening, really, for the entire game. And I've reflected on it in the last 24 hours, and I'm even more angry now than I was when it happened. Like, it's just a joke. Yeah. It's an absolute joke, bro. So, I mean, and do you know what else really got on my nerves? Is today when I saw the reports about who we're signing. I said, yeah, fuck this club, man. They gave us one window of hope where we thought maybe we were turning the corner, and now to solve these issues, we're buying a 17-year-old in the summer to go along with an 18-year-old we already just bought who's got an injury he may not recover from properly. Yeah, bruv, do me a favor, bruv. Do me a favor.
You saw the Fabrizio bomber. You saw it.
Yeah, do me a favor, bro. I don't need some centre back Adeyemi at 17 years old to try and come to Liverpool and change the fortunes of this club. Like, I'm sorry, man. That stinks like horse shit, bro.
Imagine that. The only thing I know about this kid, I don't know how he has it. I don't know how he's done it. Man's 6'5" at 17 years old. I don't know how that's even possible, but
good for him, Ram. Good for him. That means he'll be able to get the gallum if he's got a little bit of game. Good for him, bro. Good for him. I don't want him at Liverpool. Are you mad? Are you actually mad? And maybe in the future he might be good. Who knows? But right now, you're telling me with Ibu's contract up in the air and a possibility that he's going to exit this year, you're telling me that is what we're going to be doing? We're going to bring in 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
And if we're bringing them in to ship him off on loan or whatever, what's the point in that even? Like, brother, I can't be arsed with this.
Yeah.
No more, man.
I mean,
it's January the 2nd, and this is the here we go. We're supposed to get Gehi. We're supposed to get Semenyo. We're supposed to be getting Slotterbeck. You know what I mean? And we get a nobody.
Yeah.
Nah.
But it's what Liverpool do, man. It's what Liverpool do. Remember when we had all our centre backs out? We end up signing some random youngsters, and then we end up getting Kabak and what's it called, Ben Davies. It's just what are we doing, man? That's like, this is probably the worst time. This is the worst time to have to sign a player that is 17 years old. Like, you can make the signing at the end of the window. You could do this. We have to focus on the here and now, and the here and now is we do not have a third fit centre back. Our third fit centre back is Our third centre back is injured. Like, literally, our fourth centre back is out for with an ACL. That's the level what we're talking with. Like, what are we doing? And I hear what you're saying. Gehi should be the one that should be done over the line. We got that sorted on the last day of the transfer window in August.
Yeah.
Why can't we get this done in January? What, a little 10, 15 million pounds just to just put the feelings out there, or maybe put like a strong 30 million, just to be like, we mean business. We want Gehi. We want him to play for Liverpool. We'll give you the money. What are you asking for? Yeah, you have it right here.
Ram, I tell you what's annoying me more than anything, bro, is that I can already tell that everybody at the club, including the players, more importantly and more disgustingly, though, the manager and the hierarchy have already accepted we'll do fuck all this season, and they're just going to throw the season away. And you know what's pissing me off even more about that? Is that means that every time we win something, they're happy for the following year to be a nothing. Every time we've won a major trophy, the following year, the club haven't done anything to really push on. Do you know what I mean? And I can't be bothered, bro. I just can't be bothered
with this club. Yeah, and I know at January, obviously, what they did was unexpected, giving us the money to spend on the players that we spent. I think we gave them a lot of credit for the transfer window this season. But do you feel it's very much one step forward and one step back? Like, you feel as though they've turned a corner, but then you realize that after it, oh no, things are just the same. It's just the same thing. We just had the new shiny present from the stepdad.
Yeah, to a degree. Like, do you know what? It almost kind of makes me feel like, what was the point in spending money? Do you know what it was? It actually looks like a team who spent money because they never actually knew what they were doing. Like,
We won the
I'm not
lottery.
gonna lie. I know a lot of what we're doing now is hindsight, right? And I know that is a little bit wrong. Like, I have the self-awareness to understand that doing hindsight is a little bit wrong because everybody's got hindsight, right? Like, it's very easy to do or say or argue any point with hindsight, right? Because now you have a clearer picture. But I can't lie to you though, bro. When I look back on the way we were going on in the summertime, what we did and how we spent all that money or whatever, considering how much worse our team looks now, was there a strategy or were we just trying to flex? Were we like a man who won the lottery, but he's going to be broke in a year because he's buying dumb shit? Like, do you get what I mean? Like, be real, bro. I don't care if we got the shiny toys. I don't care if Isak was amazing, if Verts was amazing, if we flexed on everyone, if everyone was jealous during the summer. I don't even care about all of that. Look at the team now and tell me, what was the point in spending that money when we look worse?
The thing is, Drift, yeah. Thing is, I can't complain about it because these are the players that I wanted. These are the players that I saw the team. I saw what the team had. I saw what the team lacked. And I thought, all these players that we bought, they will work. They will work. The way that I saw it, Kirkes going up and down that byline, the left-footed crosses all into the box, I thought it would work. Frimpong, not like Trent, but his ball retention, the fact that he's so rapid that you can exploit everybody with his pace, I thought that would work. And then you had the likes of Wirtz as one of the most creative players in Europe last season, one of the most talented footballers in the world. People calling him generational for a reason. That we signed Ekitike, who I waxed lyrical about since March, being like, this guy could be our Daniel Sturridge. I see so much in Sturridge in Ekitike. We just need to give him the platform, which is showing us right now. And we signed arguably the best striker in the league last season in Alexander Isak. Like, these are the players that I was like, this is the stuff that will take us to the next level. Win a Premier League and a Champions League, not one trophy at a time, 2 trophies. Like we're starting to build a dynasty and that kind of stuff. Like, I couldn't complain about it. That's how I see it. But what I can't complain about, and I know people are going to get annoyed about it, it goes back to the manager's implementation of these players. Like, why is Kirkes doing up inverted stuff when he's a touchline fullback? Why is it we're playing 2 right backs at the same time on the field? Why are we playing Frimpong as a right winger?
And none of them finished the game, Ram. 2 right backs in the first 11 and not one of them finished the game. Szoboszlai was still at right back at the end of the match.
Regardless of what you think about them, whether they played well or not, imagine the morale being like, yeah, we got taken off, and Szoboszlai, a centre midfielder who plays as a cam, is playing at right back.
Yeah, like, the man, I don't know what he's doing, bro. The man, I've had enough now, though. I've had enough of him now, bro.
And you know what the thing is, right? Me and you, I feel like we're on the same boat because what's it called? We were very patient with the manager. We gave him time. We're like, things aren't going well, but we'll give you the time to try and sort this out. Yeah. But he's just not helping himself at all. Like, you got players. I've always believed you have a group of players, you get the best out of them. Some way, shape, or form, you find a system, you find a structure, you find a formation that gets the best out of every single player. And do you know what's the annoying thing? Against Inter, and I've said this with Matt, I've said this on multiple occasions on Kopish and with you guys, the diamond is the way forward because you're just going to get the best out of all these players. It won't work long term, but for short term, if you want to win football matches, you want to win convincingly for this season alone, you've got to play the diamond. That's how you'll get the best out of these players. And lo and behold, whilst we didn't play amazingly against Inter, who, let's be honest, is one of the best teams in Europe, you got to give them their flowers. I think they're second in the league. Like, why are you going back to tight? Why are you reverting back to the 4-2-3-1? You could pack the midfield in other ways. Why don't you play the diamond? Why don't you play a 2 up top? Why don't you play Chiesa? Why don't you play Chiesa on his favoured position? A shadow striker next to Ekitike. who's done it before, who played as a target man for Frankfurt.
Mm.
Like,
do you think he's like Amarim without saying it out loud, where he's just so stubborn, he just believes, no, I'm gonna do what I want and I don't really care what's going on? Because he may not have said it out loud, but his actions are pretty much showing that.
Yo, Drift, if I said what I really want to say, I think I'll be cancelled, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God.
We stopped. He finally did the diamond, and we started to actually look all right. And I thought, you know what? We might be all right here. And then he just went back to the old shit again. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't even mean to be crude, but if you're with your woman and she's like, yeah, I like that, you keep doing it. You don't change and go, oh, well, yeah, I know you said you like that, but maybe you might like this. No, brother, she told you she likes that, but what are you doing? She's got every right to get up and go to the bathroom now and be like, what's wrong with you, man?
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, bro? What, you don't want the climax? Well, just all foreplay. Nah, bruv, I'm not here for that, bruv. I'm not here for that, bruv. This man is getting on my nerves now, bro. I'm fed up with him.
Bro,
now,
there's
bro.
no better, bro. There's not even any foreplay drift. It's just you're there. It just won't go up, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At this point, the blue pill ain't even gonna fucking work, bro.
Bro, you can take as much pills as you want. It ain't gonna do nothing, bro. You can say, you know what the pills are? The pills are the players we're gonna sign, but they ain't gonna do shit. I'm telling you, but they ain't gonna do nothing.
Actually, do you know what? We've been mugged, bro. We went to some dodgy guy we don't know, and man gave us a placebo, bruv. Man told us it was gonna work, bruv, but it ain't gonna work. Man probably just gave man paracetamol, bruv. You know what I'm saying, bruv? I just put a little blue dye on it, bruv. Like, I'm sorry, man. This man, I'm done now. I'm done. I'm so fed up. This is 2026. It's a new year now, bro, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not watching my team be this shit anymore. And I'm watching the rest of the league be diabolical. And I'm like, we could have won this season so easy. We could have won the league so easy this year. It is the worst Premier League season I've ever seen in my entire life. We could have won the league so easily this year.
You have the quality.
That's what's making me even more angry, bro. It's making me even more angry.
It's when you're not living up to your potential and you know that the potential is not even that high. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We only needed to be a 6 out of 10 to win the league this year, you know?
Literally.
That was all we needed to be, bro. 7 at a push.
That's what I'm saying.
And we pull up with a 3. Unbelievable. The fact we're still in the top 4 shows how bad this league is, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Crazy.
The fact that we are still in the top 4 shows how bad this league is.
80. Oh, that period that we had before the 8 game unbeaten run, the worst period in almost 80 years, bro. 80, bro.
Crazy. How'd you go from league champions to the worst form in 80 years?
Bro, I don't even think my granddad's balls dropped by that point. What we doing? What we doing?
Bro, you know this is the least goals we've scored since Brendan Rodgers was at the club.
Bruv.
And that's the reason why he got sacked.
I know. Let me get to the Arteta people, man. I think they've
Yards. If we have any form of Arteta arc, I'm not a Liverpool fan anymore. I cancel. I'm out of it.
Yeah, Yards spoke about it, and I was like to Yards, like, bro, we don't need an Arteta arc. Like our squad is good. Our squad is good. We didn't even before Slot was manager. We were like, we just need a little revamp, just a new fresh, a new little bit of ideas, a little bit of sprinkling of a little bit of seasoning. That's it. You know, a little bit of garnish on top. That's all we needed.
And the worst thing about it, bro, is that there's 1 or 2 players that I look at and I think to myself, this is the reason why I told you, like, no one wanted to listen to me. I mean, maybe a few people want to listen to me, but everybody just wanted to do the banter thing. Everybody just wants the gunman because everybody always wants a scapegoat in his fan base. That's one thing that I can't stand about my fan base is that we've always got to have a scapegoat. There's always got to be one player you point the finger at. This season, there's been 1 or 2 of them. Ibu, like, you know what I mean? Like, just finger pointing all the time. And don't get me wrong, if they're playing poorly, criticize. But the way Nunes was scapegoated, at this club about how everything was his fault and he sold this and he sold that and rare. And people used to tell me that I was chatting rubbish and I bring up his GA. Do you know what GA means? Because I don't think GA is everything. Don't get me wrong. But what GA also means, though, is that you're contributing. And in a season where he got 32 GA, everybody's like, who cares? He misses too many chances. Do you know what we could do with a forward with 32 GA right now, Ram? Do you know? Do you know what? His energy, his pressing, his attitude, the way he wouldn't let anybody boy him, he didn't put up with no shit, he was aggressive. All of that stuff was important. Yeah, it was frustrating when he would miss chances, but that was important. Diaz, how many times did I tell people, stop watching how many goals he scores? That is not the only reason he's on the field for. That is not the only reason he's on the field for. 8 times out of 10, he's the only one who looks a threat. He's the only one causing the opposition problems. He's the only one running in behind. He's the only one carrying the ball up the field, relieving the pressure from defense. No, I was told, nah, man, he has too many cold periods. Goes too long without goals. He's not good enough. He's 27. He's going to be 28 next year. We need to cash in on him. I was told all these things and told to shut up and stop bigging up Diaz. Look what happened now. We've let go of Diaz, bro. Selling those 2 players, in my opinion, was an absolute mistake. We could have bought who we've bought and still kept those players. We did not need to let go of the players we let go of. All we wanted to do was maximize profit. We saw 50 mil for Nunes and we jumped at it. We didn't think about what he did for the team. We saw 60 mil for Diaz and we jumped at it. We didn't think about what he did for the team. And what we've got right now is now a team full of players who are soft. We've got an attack that doesn't know how to press well. And we've got nobody who's giving any kind of like what I would call intimidation to the opposition. Do you know what I mean? Like, who in our team makes the opposition think they're going to be in for a game today?
Ekitike.
Nobody.
Ekitike, probably.
I don't even know if he might be good, but I don't think they think, oh, he's going to rough me up or he's good. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he brings a fear factor to the opposition.
Nah, brings a different type of fear factor. He brings sort of like oh crap, he's like a techie footballer. He's gonna give me so many problems. I will
be very surprised, you know, bro, if they feel that way about him. I know he's a good player. I'm not saying he ain't a good player, but I definitely don't think he has a fear factor about him, though.
I think he does. I think he's one of those players who just has that. I don't like to say it a lot, but he's got that, what's it called, va-va-vu.
Yeah, you know? He does.
The one thing that annoys me at times is that his decision. He has very and look, he's young. He's still learning on the job, but he has tunnel vision. Like he's always looking. He's always looking to get a goal himself, try and do his best and everything like that. That's why I'm very happy with the kind of player he has. But that's one thing he needs to eliminate out of his game. Like there's a couple of opportunities he could have passed it to Vietz or passed it to anyone. It would have been a better option in my opinion, but that's by the by. But the Diaz thing, I 100% agree with. The Diaz, I've always said this on multiple occasions. Diaz is not GA. He's not that. He's just electric. It's like whenever he gets the ball, whenever he's driving at your team, he is just pure electricity. Like he will get the crowd up. He will beat his man, and he'll give a lot more energy to this team. Like what you need. I used to call him the Rock for a reason. Man was electrifying the entire pitch. Little step overs, a little bit of movement.
Unpredictability, bro. Every time he got the ball, you didn't know what he was going to do. Unpredictability.
Exactly, man. And that's the one thing that we're lacking at the moment. One thing we're lacking big time right now. But big up, Drift. I've got one more special guest. Obviously, I saw him in the comments. I had to give him the link as well. Big up, Jamie, in the chat. How you doing, Jay?
Yeah, all right.
All right, don't worry, bro. I'm in the same boat. I've got my little bit of stash of rum right here. I'm waiting for the right time to use it because I think it's gonna come very, very soon.
Is this what we're all doing then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Forcing us to do.
I got completely drunk on my watch long, man. So yeah.
Mate, I think for the Arsenal game, I think I'm just gonna get drunk during the entire game, bro. I swear to God, it's just I'm not looking.
I'll be honest with you. I'm 50-50. I'm watching that game.
Do you know what? I actually think it's mad. I actually think we beat Arsenal.
Nah, Jay, there's no way.
Because this is the way Liverpool are this season. It wouldn't shock me. It literally
no way,
shock
bro.
me.
But then, Jay, by that
I've
logic,
seen us
Jay,
losing to Fulham and beating Arsenal. I already can.
but Jay, by that logic, that means there is a chance we'll win the Champions League then.
Yeah, I've already said that this season. I wouldn't be surprised if we went far in the Champions League. But look, we're boring, man. We're boring, man. It's shit, man. I'm sick of his tactics. I'm sick of his scared to lose persona. The way he's changed as a human being. You know, at the beginning of the season against Bournemouth, he had an argument with Carragher live after the game saying, this is how I want to play. I want to play attack-minded, exciting football. He had that live argument with Carragher about it when Carragher's going on about, you know, you can't defend like this all season. And he's telling him, no, you know, Bournemouth have got 8 players in their half. We should have 8 players in their half. It should be attacking. It should be exciting. This is the way we're going to go this season. So now this, where he's scared of losing.
I've got a question for both of you, yeah?
Scared of losing, man.
Because people usually associate Klopp with heavy metal, swashbuckling, very high-risk football. Is this worse than Klopp in 23-24?
This is worse than Luton. Do you know, not even Klopp, man. This is the worst football I've ever seen a top team play.
Wow.
I mean, think of all the top teams you watch in Europe, yeah? Right, in the last few years. And the performances they put in. Does anyone play as badly and as boring as Liverpool?
One.
Arsenal.
Who's
that? Yeah, Arsenal play boring football, I agree, but they're top of the league and can do it, can't they?
But there's one thing why.
It's also their ethos. It's also in their like Arteta's made that their ethos, made that their what they're about. That's in like the last 5 years, that's what Arsenal are. You know, we're 18 months into slot. Does anyone know what we are?
No.
The thing is, Jay, yeah, they play crap football, but the only reason why they're at the top is because they've got a better defensive structure. They don't play. They don't play better football than us.
No, their attacking. Their attacking is terrible, right? But they got a defensive structure about them.
That's why they fluke games.
I respect it.
Set pieces and all that. Do you know what I mean? Like they are us, but just with set pieces and defensive structure.
I've said that all season. I think Ram might have been live when I was with Sam doing this, and I said that Liverpool and Arsenal remind me of each other in the way they play, open play-wise. There's not a lot of difference. It's that the fact that Arsenal defensively are light years above us. So they can win 1-0 in games. They can do that sort. We can't.
Yeah. Exactly.
And because they've got the set pieces, they can fluke games like they did with the Wolves game, with the Villa game. Games where they're definitely the team who aren't the better team, but somehow they managed to get out with the win.
Yeah.
So
I think Ash says it perfectly right here. This was after Luton. Klopp came out and called them cowards, said my old team would have never been that scared. And here we are.
The problem is, I don't think Slot, as much as I don't like him at the moment and we play boring football, I don't think Slot's got the credibility in the bank to go after players like that, like Klopp did. That's the thing, you know. So Alex Ferguson throwing a teacup at you and calling you a coward, you know. You still hold that respect for him because of what he's done in the game. So
it's just like his demeanor on the touchline, like when even the last night, even the crowd was like, "What the hell are you guys doing? Holding on to the ball, move it forward, play it long. Like what are we doing?" Like me on the touchline, I would be screaming at those players, being like, "What the hell are you doing? Like, well, we need a goal. We've got 5 minutes left of the game, injury time, and you're just holding on to the ball for no reason."
They're scared.
Yeah, not even just being scared, boys. They don't know what to do. They've ran out of ideas.
We have played 4
seconds on the clock. Soboslav's got the ball on the halfway line. I know it's ghetto football. Lump it in the box, and you never know. He just, I think he passed it back to Alisson.
Yeah.
There's 20 seconds left, bro. What are you just put it in? Like just
they're
try,
worried, man.
Innit?
They're worried, man.
Yeah,
They've played
I'm sorry, but there's a lot going wrong at Liverpool right now.
They've played like 4 or 5 different systems this season. They don't know what to do.
Yeah,
you know, at the beginning of the season, if that was at the beginning of the season, what you just said was Szoboszlai there, he lumps it forward with a penetrating pass or something like that, because that's how they wanted to play. Now it's safety first approach, because they're like this run we're on of undefeated results. If you look at the fixtures on it, the teams we played, most of them should have been wins anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With the teams we played.
Right.
So, but look at the performances. The performances are just, they're getting worse and worse. And none of our players are getting confidence from any game we play. Like we're undefeated in 8, and I think we've won 4 or 5 of them games. Yeah, the players should be more confident now, chests out. Like, but they actually look less confident every game we play more than anything. So there's obviously a massive issue. I don't personally. If you ask me, the players we got, they don't want to play this way. They want to play high tempo football. But the manager don't want to play high tempo football because by the look of it, he's been told you lose any more games, it's your job. Arne Slot's never going to get a bigger job in Liverpool. So I can understand why Slot's playing safety first. But we ain't got the players. I just don't think, I love Dutch football. I just don't think Dutch football works in England.
No.
And I don't think it ever has done. Look at all the managers that have been Dutch that have come here. They've never been as successful as they should be. So,
Jay, I'll be honest with you. Apart from Guardiola, who I don't even necessarily know if you could call Spanish football because it was more like a blend of different styles all put together. I don't even think Spanish football or Italian football works in the Premier League either. Every manager who's come to the league has had to adapt what he does. They haven't really been able to play the way they've played at Juve or at Barcelona or whatever other club they've been at. Even Ancelotti, when he went to Everton, remember, he changed the way he played. And then when he tried to go back to the way he likes to play, Everton started losing games and then he just buggered off.
I personally think Italian football may be the only one that can work. Italian, Spanish, and German.
It's what Mourinho played, wasn't it, in England? You know, that
I don't know, you know. And it was at a time, but remember, it ran out of credit.
Yeah,
that was why Mourinho eventually became like kind of,
but not that type of Italian football. The other type, the better one, as I like to the other side of Italian football.
Like Mourinho and team coaches like that, they've taken a lot of different concepts from football around the world, don't they? Like a bit of Italian, bit of Spanish, Portuguese, English, and all that, and adapt it because they're very good at their job as well. You know, Slot wants to play Dutch football. You know, that's what he knows. He said it many times. Never left Holland. You know, like this is what I know. I'm going to bring that to wherever I go, and you know, it's just not working in England. And the English fan base Liverpool under Klopp for 10 years have had a culture of playing high intensity, high pressing football. Even when we're losing games, we're still trying to play a way that's high pressing, high to get the excitement going in fans. Now, people going to Anfield just for the fact that the Anfield will always be sold out no matter what. But they're going there knowing they're not going to see anything exciting. And that's the issue right now. Like, if we drew 0-0 to Leeds like we did yesterday, but we played a really good style of football and we were just unlucky. We had 2 cleared off the line. For some reason, we missed a penalty and it just didn't go our way. But there was some performance there where you go, you know what? Against Fulham, I'm actually looking forward to that game because I think if we play like we did against Leeds with a bit more luck, we're going to batter them. But I'm looking at Fulham now scared because I'm like, we play like we did against Leeds at home away to Fulham, we're getting beat.
Well, do you know how much confidence I've got that we're not going to win that game? I've already put £50 on us to draw that game and £50 on us to lose that game.
I would be surprised.
Because I know for a fact that one of those 2 results is happening. We are not beating Fulham.
No, I don't think
we are not beating Fulham. And you know what? Everyone always says they don't get why I bet on my own team. This is why. Because I want money for my pain.
No,
At least you get some consolation for your
some
pain,
consolation, bro. I need money for my pain. Because I'm so fed up with this shit.
I think Nagelsmann would suit Liverpool down to a T in his style of football.
Because he's from the same family as Klopp. He's the same family. Like Klopp was from the what's it called? Klopp's idea of football was Ralph Rangnick, but it was enhanced. He made it work. Rangnick had created the formula. He made it work.
Well, look at Ralph Rangnick for Austria for the national side.
Yeah.
Look at Austria in the last was it the Euros? Look at it was Austria. They were exciting to watch, weren't they? Yeah. Them and Georgia and teams like that. Why were they exciting? Because they weren't playing safety first football. They were playing, let's give it a go, attack minded on the front foot. We might not have players the caliber of the opposition we're playing, but I tell you what, we can scare them. We can make them nervous with our football.
Yeah.
So it shows you can play attacking an exciting brand of football with limited level players. You just got to be brave about it. And at the moment, we're not brave about it.
Yeah. Of course, Ash, Saki was the main, that was the first guy that started the trade.
That's Klopp's idol, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one of the forefathers of football. But yeah,
Saki went against Italian football, man.
That's what I'm saying, right? He's Italian, so he's Italian football. Yeah, we'll give him that. We'll give them that.
Yeah. Have you seen our first Here We Go with the window, Jay?
Yeah, the 17-year-old kid.
Yay! Let's bring in that's kindergarten cop time, bro. Yay! I
have no idea about this guy, man.
Nobody does, Jay, because he's in school.
Hey, 6 for 5 and 17.
Why does he look a bit like that Bayern Munich winger?
Adeyemi.
That's what I said, bro. We're buying Adeyemi in defense, bro.
Oh, by the way, he doesn't play for us until the summer. So
yeah, because he can't move to his 18, can he?
Yeah,
he can't move to his 18.
So we just basically bought him just for the vibes.
Do you know what that's like? That is like your mum telling you that she's gonna get you a PlayStation in the summer, but you know what she buys you for Christmas? A game, and you've got to look at that game in the box for 6 fucking months.
No, Truth, do you remember? You know when you always wanted night trainers as a kid, but your mum would go to the market and get you Nick. You remember Nick trainer?
Bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? And you got to palm it off like you're some new brand, hoping everyone's gullible.
Don't get me started, bro.
No.
Has he played games for Austria Vienna this season?
Yeah, I believe he has. It's not even the best team in Austria. I just clocked. I thought it was Rapid Vienna he plays for. He doesn't play for them. He plays for
Austria Vienna, don't he? Austria Vienna.
Yeah, it's the other team in Vienna, bro. It's the worst team it's the worst team in Vienna. I think he has. I believe he has. But
so the difference between Leone, yeah, I know Leone was young when we bought him 18, 19, but he's already a superstar basically. You know that's a bit like if
talking about him.
Yeah, if Leone was fit now, I think Leone would be playing games. Right? I honestly do. So there's a difference there. I mean, some youngsters can be straight in your team youngsters. That, for me, is a player we're buying for. Like,
here's what doesn't make any sense, though, guys, yeah? And Ashley's so right. It's definitely like your missus showing you she bought lingerie, but it's like 4 or 5 months down the line. You're like, hold on a minute. You ain't worn that. Why'd you show me it then? Why did you even make my imagination go to that place?
Where's the negligee that I bought you? Where's the negligee that I bought you?
No, Ram, it's where she bought it. So you thought that she was about that life. She bought it, bro. Turns out she was just with her friend and she didn't want to get left out. She ain't wearing that shit, bro.
She's wearing it for the other guy. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But here's the worst thing about it, though, boys. Let's say Klopp is the manager. Slot is the manager, which we hope not at this point. I think most people are like, but let's say he is the manager, though, yeah? He's already proved he don't play young players.
No,
so what are you buying more young players for?
That's what I'm saying. It don't make any sense.
I don't know about you guys. Have you watched the press conference yet?
No,
I don't. I sort of.
I really don't. I really
want to, bro.
So I watched it live with K-Mac on my channel a minute ago, right? And I was. I couldn't believe what I was hearing sometimes. So, did you guys know Wirtz was injured, but he played him anyway?
Piss off.
So Wirtz told him after the last game he felt his hamstring. He said his hamstring was a bit tight. Last week, Wirtz didn't train till 1 day before the Leeds game, and he played him.
So he lied when he told us he was giving him a rest.
And he played him. And he said the reason he took him off in the Leeds games because he felt his tightness in his hamstring again a little bit. Not injured, just a bit tight. But
so
he knew
that injury.
So he played him anyway. When you've got Rio and Chiesa, that he would rather play I mean, you can get it up. It's an 8-minute press conference. It's in there. He'd rather play Wirtz, who told him before the Leeds game, and he only trained 1 day before the Leeds game. Yeah, he only trained once before the Leeds game. That his hamstring was a bit tight. He'd rather risk Wirtz by playing him instead of playing Rio or Chiesa.
How can you can't defend that? You can't.
And then he played both right backs. What if one of them? We know both of them are injury prone.
And then he sticks Chiesa on the right wing.
Neither of them finished the game either, Jay.
No, and like for me right now, look, I like Frimpong. I think Frimpong should be Liverpool's right back. going forward now.
100%.
And look, I thought Robbo had a good game. Robbo put in 2 delicious crosses yesterday, but we've got no one in the box. I don't think left back's our problem this season. I actually think if Robbo or Ekitike played defensively, we ain't got a problem at left back. I think they've both been solid. It's the right hand side of the pitch. I'm sick of Connor Bradley thinking he's a centre midfielder. It drives me mad. It literally drives me mad.
But he would never like this. When you looked at him at Bolton, he was always overlapping. Always overlapped.
It
never
must be instruction. Yesterday, he was winning a header up front like a centre forward.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is Bradley even doing there?
You just got to play. You just got to play. We look far better when Frimpong's playing that wide area because Frimpong just plays on the outside. Like I like him. Look, he played well yesterday. I thought he was our best player, probably playing that right wing position. My issue with it is, I think he's better getting into them positions from a deeper position at right back than already being there at right wing.
Have that momentum to just
because he has that momentum to swing past people. You know, his best bit of play yesterday is actually when he got the ball in the halfway line and went round past people. No one could stop him. Then being higher up the pitch.
Yeah. If Isak was playing, we would have won yesterday because he was putting in some great crosses, and I think Isak would have got on the end of one of them.
Yeah, it's actually. Look, I've said it. Like a lot of people, I've seen people come after Ekitike on Twitter yesterday, and I think people got to realise you can be a striker, but you can have different kinds of strikers, can't you?
Yeah.
Like Ekitike's a good. He's an all-round talent. He does a bit everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a tapping striker. So he's not always going to be in them positions for the tap-ins like an Alexander Isak would. So an Alexander Isak would be more in that position because he's more of that kind of striker. Where Ekitike is more like a shadow striker, the one behind the striker sort of thing. You know that player that can score will get you 12.
He's a bit like a Benzema.
Yeah,
Like a Benzema.
He can score around great sort of thing and. At the moment, you know, I actually think he's trying too hard because he's the only one, and he's not getting. If he stays up top, he's not going to get hold of the ball, is he? And he's like, I need to feel the ball all game, so he's dropping deep.
Well, that's the reason. That's the reason, Jay, why I had my crash out when we signed Ekitike, and I didn't think we were going to buy Isak because I was saying at the time, people can even go back. I was worried that with him being the only player, who's our actual striker now, then we've lost Jota, we've sold Nunes. Who will actually be the guy in the box then? That was what I was always worried about. And Ekitike is proving me right. He's a brilliant player and I'm glad we've got him. But he's not a box crashing striker. He likes to drop deep and get involved. And like
he's not Bobby. He's not Bobby.
Yeah, and the way I thought we were going to play, which we've only done not even a handful of times, using the width of Bradley, Frimpong, and Kirkes and Robbo, I was thinking Ekitike is not going to be in there. What's the point in having these brilliant fullbacks who cross well and there's going to be no one in the box? And yesterday was an example of that. Robbo and Frimpong putting good crosses in the box, but Ekitike is deep and he's not there. Or he doesn't quite know how to time his run properly because he's not that type of striker. Let's be real. He's a ball to feet, dribbling type of striker who likes to drop deep and facilitate and link play. He's not a get on the end of passes type of striker. So when he's playing, we've got to change the way we play. Yeah. But we don't even have a style to even do that in the first place. Do you get what I mean?
Oh, I'm with you. He's a quality player. He's a quality player. I think that's why we were going, like you said, Drift, we mentioned this so much when people said, why did you buy Isak as well? It's because you need both of them. I would love just the Liverpool play. When they're both fit, for me, next season, you play Ekitike and Isak as a double. Because I think they could play so well off each other.
Do you know, Jamie, I think Ekitike and Chiesa can work well with each other.
You could do that now, but you won't do it. He won't
That's
do
why
it.
Chiesa didn't do himself any favours with the poor game he had yesterday either.
But how many players have had poor games, Drift, but still get picked?
I don't think playing him on the right don't help him at all. The best Chiesa that I've seen at club level was Chiesa when he was right next to Cristiano Ronaldo, because Ronaldo was a target man. He was the guy that was like the shadow striker, going out wider, picking up the ball, driving at players. That was Chiesa in a nutshell, making runs off the ball. That's the best Chiesa I've seen
What
seen him play
better than the right wing Chiesa that won the Scudetto and the Euros with Italy? Do you think?
It's Italian Chiesa will never ever see again. I'm sorry.
No,
I get that. I get that.
After the knee surgery, when Chiesa played through the middle, he was different. He used to pick the ball up on the halfway line, run, make passes, play 1-2s off Ronaldo. Yeah, he was much better for it. I'd like to see that now. Look, for me, I think Klopp should play 4-4-2 diamond, play Chiesa and Ekitike up top together, use Frimpong and Kirk as your wingers in a fullback position and go solid in the midfield. That way you can play attacking football but keep the defensive structure because you've got that middle section of midfield.
And do you know
players.
what, Jamie? Just to add on top of that, you see Gravas playing as the deeper midfielder. It gives him the license to go forward because you have both Jones and Szoboszlai.
Yeah, because then they could tuck in a little bit if they needed to, and he can let one go forward.
But how is it Jamie, myself, Matt, Drifter is saying all this at home, but the manager can't do it? The data guys can't see it. Like, why? How is it we can see this?
Bro. He's stubborn. He wants to play his way.
He knows more than we do, but he's being stubborn.
He wants 4-2-3-1, and that's all it's ever going to be. And I don't think it benefits anyone.
The way he looked like a lost child yesterday with his hands in his pocket, I said, "Yeah, I'm done now." It was my break. Yesterday was my breaking point. He looked as clueless as everyone did in the stadium, but you're the manager, bro. It's on you. You're the one who's meant to be.
You love it in his press conference today. He brought up set pieces and fine margins.
Bro, do you know what he did? He said that usually we've conceded goals from set pieces, so I'm pleased with the clean sheet.
I know.
We gave Leeds their first clean sheet of the entire season.
And our first 0-0 at Anfield for years, apparently.
Yeah. Since Man United under Klopp.
Yeah.
If I hear that man talk about fine margins one more time, the only time I want to be talking about fine is when I'm talking about my missus. Other than that, I don't want to hear nothing about no fine, bro.
It's a fine margin.
You know what I'm saying? I want to hear nothing about no fine. I just want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear wins. I want to hear strategy. I want to hear confidence. I want to hear a man who knows what he's talking about, not a man that's just mugging us all off. Because the worst thing I hate about when a manager talks crap to me, is that you're insulting my intelligence.
Yeah.
You think I'm gullible enough to believe the bullshit that's coming.
And that's how we all feel. I think that's how the fan base feels, Drift. Look at Anfield. People started walking out on the 80th minute mark yesterday.
Yeah.
They booed at the end. That's feel like
crazy.
They feel like they're big. They feel like you just said, Drift. That's what everyone's feeling right now. You know, and once you lose that Anfield crowd, if he starts to lose the hardcore away fans as well, then it's curtains. It's curtains.
Yeah. Facts.
Like Blackburn away, remember? That's when the away fans were gone. They're like, we're not watching this crap. That's when you know.
It's hard, man.
Obviously, we talked about Slot and everything. I wanted to also touch upon. There's a lot of rumors about Joel Ordóñez.
It's everywhere.
It started off in South America. A South Ecuadorian journalist talked about it. Apparently,
and there's Belgium journalists as well now.
Do any of you know enough about him? Because I don't know enough about him.
I've watched him play twice, and the 2 times I watched him play, he was very good.
But he's young as well, isn't it? He's only 20 as well. So
he reminds me of a lot of Joe Gomez when he was first coming out.
Because he can play right back as well, can't he?
Yeah, he's very good on the ball as well, and he's like 6'4" as well. And you know, he's a good. I think he's played up. The thing is with him, though, Drift, he's played over 100 games to Club Brugge. So he's played a lot of football already, which means he's a super dad. And Club Brugge's academy at the moment is a bit slept on as well. It's slept on, man.
Was it Solis is another one, the Greek guy from Bruges. He's fantastic. You know what?
Winger, they got a winger there as well as.
I'm all for it if he's a good player. I just don't know enough about him.
There's a guy.
He'd play if we bought him.
There's a guy that played for Bruges. He's a vet now. What's his name? Vanarken. Hans Vanarken. He's another one. Like, he was a very talented
footballer. Is he good enough to play now, guys? Like, if
he would play now
tomorrow, is he good enough to play against Fulham?
He'll play now.
Is he ready?
Yeah. If Konate got injured or he wanted to give Konate a rest, he could play.
He's super talented. Like, he's good enough to play for top teams as a backup. Cool. But he's super
and how do you
talented.
say it? Ordóñez? Is that how you say
it? Yeah.
I think there's a little like.
The problem with his name, though. You know, if he has a few shit games, rivals would just go call him Ordinary.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It'll be nice to have another Joel back in the team as well.
Him and Leone are probably two of the best young centre backs in Europe.
Well, we better hope my boy is as well, because we just bought another fucking teenager. So we better hope all these teenagers are bloody good.
Drifty, I'm gonna be honest, he's another Sepp Vandenberg in my opinion.
Yeah, I think
the one that we're gonna buy in the summer.
No, the one that we bought.
Yeah, he's
The
a summer
17
buy.
Oh, the Austrian guy.
Yeah, summer buy.
The one this summer. Yeah, he's
the
another.
thing is, Vandenberg actually started to improve, and then we got rid of him.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, he wanted to leave. Vandenberg felt that as though that he was just making you guys were making false promises, and he just wants to leave.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
I just I watched Kwanzaa play now, and I'm like, we should have just kept him, man.
Yeah, what was the
point? I understand.
Kwanzaa, bruv.
I understand why Kwanzaa wanted to leave himself, because I think it was a personal decision. But yeah, I've got to worry about Gay now, because I've heard that Arsenal want him. So,
well, bruv, what I heard is that it's Man City.
Yeah, Man City are looking at him as well.
Yeah, but
so
now he's saying that he might want to stay in London.
Yeah, so the fact that
then he's a beta male, because who wants to go and be the 8th centre back at Arsenal? What's all these beta males that are just all right with being on the bench and not playing? Like, I'm sorry, I told you they're a bunch of pussies over there, man. Go play for Arsenal then, innit?
I can see him at Manchester City, though. I can actually see him there. To be fair, I could see him.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Because he replaced John Stones. He's a similar kind of player.
And we're back to square one again. We're back to square one again.
And maybe, guys, maybe that's why we've been looked at all these other centre backs that are not Mark Gay right now, because we know he's not coming.
Maybe. And that's even worse, bro, because he had a Liverpool shirt on in the summer.
It's probably still got the tracksuit.
It's even worse, bro.
It's probably still got the tracksuit. He's probably still got it, man.
Nah, Liverpool are tight. We stripped that off him before he left. You know we did.
That was Liverpool before Jeff.
They'll probably give it to that 17-year-old and he'll be like, "Why does this already smell like aftershave?" Nah, don't worry about that. Didn't even dry clean it, bro.
So
you say he's sweating it, bro.
So you say leave it in the basket when you leave?
Yeah, bro. They just left it in the basket for 6 months, bro. We've still got flipping thingy sweat on it, bro. Nasty, bro.
Oh man. Yeah.
Remember when you worked in retail and you forgot your uniform and they'll try and make you wear one in the lost? I mean, you better fire me, bro. You better fire me.
Never washed.
I will never put on someone else's top. You must be insane. You better fire me. Send me home now, bro.
That's like that's the one man's biggest nightmare, wearing another man's uniform, bro.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
The only clothes I'm sharing with is my missus, and they don't fit. So therefore, I ain't sharing clothes with no one.
Well,
you know what I'm saying, bro?
What clothes do your missus do you wear?
I mean, I'd probably maybe try and wear one of her tracksuits or something, but it still wouldn't fit.
The baggy jumpers.
Maybe he was going a little bit deeper, but let's just keep that.
I tell you what I have done on a sneaky one now and again when I'm in a rush. I worn her socks before. You know, the ones where like, you can't find any of yours. So you're like, but then I get shouted at, you stretch my socks out. But you know what? I was in a rush, innit? So I just grabbed the pair of yours.
I'll stretch something else out. So, you know.
It's only 7:15, guys. We say that for the late night shows. We'll say that for the late night shows, man. Let's not do this at 7:15. The night is still young.
We've got to put a smile on our faces somehow, man. We've got to put a smile.
Wow. I appreciate everyone that's here. 40 people in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you that is here at this moment. If you haven't already, which I highly doubt that you haven't, but if you haven't, do subscribe to Liverpool Chats TV, Jamie's channel. Big up yourself, Jamie, for jumping in as well.
I've still got to get used to that. I keep forgetting that you've changed.
Yeah, Jamie, no lie, I kind of prefer Jamie for Liverpool Chats, man.
I might even change it back yet. You know what
I mean? Yeah. Do subscribe to Drifty TV if you haven't. Drifty will be doing a lot more content on this channel as well. And obviously subscribe to Kopish. I highly doubt none of you haven't subscribed to Kopish, but if you haven't already, do subscribe to them. They are one of the OGs of the YT space, so do look out for them as well. But guys, I appreciate you, every single one of you being here. Drifty and Jamie, appreciate you being here. I know it's
big up,
last
dude.
minute as well. Do you have
I'm
anything else left to
definitely doing
say?
another rant today, so this ain't the last rant you'll hear from me today. I'm vexed. I'm going on my channel to do some more ranting, bro.
Nah, it's the best way. It's the best way to vent.
Gotta get
your
out your system, man.
frustrations. Get it out,
Yeah,
man. Get
bro.
it out.
Gotta get it out.
Yeah, but do you have anything else left to say, guys? Anything you want to say at all?
Is that a stress ball?
Yeah, that's a Father Christmas stress ball. I've been stressing the shit out of it last year.
I need to invest in
I'm
one.
gonna need one of them. Do you know? Remember the two metal ones that you like?
You just go like.
I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do all forms of stress, like whatever it is. You know what I mean? To get rid of stress.
Oh, here's how good news. Gomez is training today, apparently.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that's good. No, actually, do you know what? It isn't good because they'll use that as an excuse to not buy a centre back.
I know.
I want him fit, but they'll use it as an excuse to not buy a centre back.
I think we've just bought our centre back, Drift.
Don't tell me
for
17-year-old.
the summer. So we're gonna have a 17-year-old and 18-year-old recovering from an ACL. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Lord help me. Lord help me.
We watch Ibu walk into Real Madrid's team for free. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Lord help this team, man.
It's the 2nd of January. We should have made 3 signings.
I know.
They've had 2 days. We should have made 3 signings.
Yeah. They should know what they. I mean, you could argue we need a forward as much as a centre back right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go and get Ivan Toney on loan.
Ivan Toney on a mid loan till the end of the season will do me, man. Put Tony and Ekatika up top together. Could be a game changer.
Do you know what? I would want Tony on a permanent. He would be the perfect third choice striker at Liverpool.
He's a Liverpool fan as well.
I know. Yeah,
wonders. Would do wonders, man.
He'd smash it. I'm telling you, we bought him this January. He'd get 10 goals by the end.
And he's got the type of attitude that would actually be like. You remember when I was saying, Ram, before Jay joined, when I was like, we need a player who intimidates opposition, who's got that mentality and don't take no shit. That's Ivan Toney. He doesn't take no shit. Do you know what I mean? You know you're in for a game and you can't bully him. You can't push him around. Like, bro, I would love Ivan Toney to be our third choice forward, bro. 100%.
Cool. Ivan Toney and Ekatika for the rest of the season. It's got quite a...
It's got a nice ring to it, don't it?
Yeah. Ekatika.
And at least we know we've got an expert in penalties if that happens, because Ivan Toney is an absolute genius at penalties.
By the way,
even any, but
I don't know if this is true, but I swear he does have a court case.
Yeah, but you know what? He'll be fine. Do you want to know the story? A drunk guy jumped up as he was walking past a table full of guys and tried to grab him by his neck and was like, "Oh, it's Tony, let's have a selfie, whatever." And he was like, "Bro, like, get off me!"
And the
guy wouldn't get off him, so he punched him up. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is you've invaded my personal space. You've put your arm around me. I don't know what you're gonna do. Where I'm from, when someone puts their arm around you, they're trying to jack you, bro.
Yeah.
So do you know what I mean? Like, he was well within his rights to defend himself. That case will get cleared, man.
Yeah. So full warning: do not approach Drift on a night out.
Yeah, you can approach me, just don't put your arm around me, bro. I don't know what you're doing, bro. I don't need you to approach me, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I need you 2 feet away, bro. I don't want to smell your breath. I don't want to feel your body heat, bro. What we do?
Yeah, a lot of people do this now. They leave them Apple tags on people, don't they? So they can follow
that's true.
When they can see their directions when they go home and stuff like that.
Hold on, what's this? I don't even know what that is. What's an Apple tag? Like a
the air tags.
The air tags that Apple got, so they can. So they can put. You can get these. You can buy them now, and it updates to your Apple phone, and you can put a tag on some, like, say you put a tag on someone, they go home, and you can get their destination on your phone.
It's like a GPS.
Like GPS.
What kind of insecure bullshit is this? Because they made that. They made that so women can tag their partner and know if they're lying about where they're going.
Apparently, that's when it first came out. There were a lot of partners got caught. Apparently,
yeah, that's true. I think originally it was for was it kids, in case if you
that's
lose
what
your child,
it's meant to be for. Yeah. So a lot of parents bought it to put it in their kids' school bag and stuff like that. So they always know they were safe and they were.
In case the worst happens to
them. But you know, some people are not going to do it that way.
Yeah.
it always starts innocent and it never ends. Though.
It's like when a woman goes in your husband's car and looks and goes through the memory of their sat nav to see where they've been. Like, I don't know the address. I don't know that address.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't be with a woman like that.
You know, the woman that always looks
that
at
is a life of toxicity and arguing, and I can't live.
But it's real life, Drift. It happens. It happens,
I can't
though.
live a life like that.
And you always get the woman that always wants to look at your phone.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? What's on your phone? Why won't you give your phone to me? What are you hiding? He's like, nothing.
Because it's mine, bitch.
If she, bro, honestly, if she sees the group chats from the guys, it's end of days. End of days.
You want to know the wickedest thing? I guarantee if you go in her girls' chat, there's an Oli Pushupiness in there as well, bro. Women always act like they're like men are the only ones who chat shit amongst themselves. Them women, they do the same thing, man. They do the same thing.
Man.
They'd see a picture of a sausage in a chip shop, won't they? And go, I wish my boys was as big as that. You know what I mean? They're just like send it to their mates.
Or you know what I mean? Whatever. Man, they're just as bad as we are, man. They're just as bad as we are, man. Trust me, they're just as bad as we are.
Yeah.
Right.
I appreciate you.
Apple tag. I didn't even know what this thing was.
Yeah, bro. It's a proper thing, man. It's a proper thing. It's literally I think one.
And what's it there? Ash's got it there. Ash's got it there. Look, he puts it in his daughter's shoe, so it's good tech. Yeah.
What's the distance on it? Like, if somebody went to another country, it's like
a phone. It's like a phone. Like,
so you can
as long as you got GPS, they get a plane and go somewhere. As long as you got GPS. Yeah.
So it's very good, man. Very good. Very good stuff. But people, I appreciate everyone being here. I do have to shoot out as well. I will be back with the match reaction to Fulham versus Liverpool. Fingers crossed we win that game as well. Fingers. I know we're not going to win as well. So
I already know the team.
I think Gakpo starts as well.
I don't think. I'm going to say now. I don't think Vert starts the Arsenal game.
Oh, I beg, just shoot me.
What, because of tactics or because you'll be injured?
Verts don't start any of the big games.
What a way to start 2026, guys.
Go back on the big games we played this season. Verts don't start them.
Nah, man.
Well, I mean, apart from Man City, we've won all the big games. So as long as it gets the win, I don't care, to be honest.
Nah, we'll see, man. We'll see. But
appreciate Bosley, Egatike, there's your front three.
Oh, Lord help me. Lord help me.
McAllister back in the team. Oh my God. McAllister's cameo yesterday.
Lord give me strength.
So I don't want to put any more pain to all of us. I'm already started to cry inside, man. So we're just gonna leave.
I'm gonna watch the rest of the season with a Bible in my lap.
The Bible on one knee and the Quran on the other. And
Drift in front of you, a nice bottle of rum in front of you as well, just in case.
I've got a Bible in my lap. It'll have to be wine, otherwise it's a sin, bro. So
it's a sin, unfortunately.
But what's the biggest sin? Watching Liverpool or having that? Because I feel as though watching Liverpool is
kind of watching Liverpool feels more like a sin right now. To be
I sin every night, so it's not.
Being a Liverpool fan feels like when you go, like when those old dirty men used to have to go into the sex shop and give a special code to go in the back. That's what it feels like, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know them things though. I don't know them things. You know what I mean?
Neither do I, bro. I'm not, but I've heard the stories of them dirty old men.
Yeah. It's usually a 4-letter code. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, somebody was telling me, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was Jay. Someone was telling me right now, and Summers, you can still do that. Like, there's like a black bit to the shop.
So my sister worked there. So at the front of it's underwear, and then they pull the curtain back, and behind it's all the naughty stuff.
See, I didn't even know that, but it feels like that. It feels like being a Liverpool fan, you've got to be the guy to try and ask, can you go in that back bit?
They can sell it legally, but they can't show it front of shop, so it has to be at the back of the shop.
Yeah,
this is too much. This is too much.
Logically,
logically it does, but it's still mad.
You could buy a butt plug and underwear in the same shop, man.
And on that note, people,
legally.
You know what, Jay? It doesn't matter. Whether you're doing that or you're a Liverpool fan, either way, you're getting fucked.
I think this is the best time to end the stream right now. I'm gonna do it right now.
Poor Ram.
Big up everyone in the chat. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.